What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This next video that I'm about to show you, it's a really special one to me, just for the fact that this vehicle has taken me places, has moved me up in positions of the job that I work at now, and it's actually basically given me a lot of experience in body work and paint work, and what are the do's and don'ts of it. This next one is my personal truck that I built. Well, it's not mine anymore, but it was a truck that I built, and I had this truck in high school. And a lot of us know when we get rid of a truck that we had in high school, there's a lot of sentimental value to it. Um, from memories with my friends to going out to the mountains, it was a blast, and I really enjoyed it. Um, did the interior, I built that thing, in college. I did the whole interior on it, and then 2 years later, after I got my job at a body shop, I did the exterior, which is the body work and everything to it. I didn't do the lift myself, I just had someone else do it. But it had a 6-inch lift with 35 tires, race line rims. And I just fell in love with the truck, It has a lot of sentimental value to me. Like I said, it's taught me a lot about this industry today, what to look for, what not to do, what to do, how to paint, how to do this. And it means a lot more to me because I met my wife in that truck. Now, we didn't stumble upon and she saw the truck. No, it's right when we went on our first date. That truck just barely got finished that day, basically. So I took it out, finished the rest of it, gave it a good detail, cleaned up the whole interior. And then that night, we went on a first date. My wife didn't know at the time, but it was a date. So she'll enjoy that. And it meant a lot more. It means a lot more to me now that I'm looking back at the memory than it does back then, because I thought I'd always have that truck. But things change, families grow, which is what my family is doing right now. I found out that I'm having a little girl, and a 2-door extended cab with a 6-inch lift just wasn't going to cut it anymore, and my wife just says, we can't have this truck. She didn't want me to get rid of it, but she wanted me to find it. But in order for me to get at least a good truck, I really needed that down payment. So I sold it. Really nice gentleman that bought it. He's fresh out of high school, but, this is a truck for him. So to all the truck guys and car enthusiasts, a lot of us know that when you build a car, it's never done, even though to everyone else's eyes, it's a complete car. But to me, that truck was never done. I wanted to do a lot more suspension work to it. I wanted to do a lot more, fix my body gaps on most of them. Like I said, that truck was a beginner to me, and it actually showed me a lot of what I missed, like body gaps, run in the clear, body work as well. And, if I could go back, I would change a lot of it, but not much. So yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to Gage because he's the one that did the polish work on it, and you'll hear it in the video of how much I really thank him for it. To me, and you heard him in a lot of other videos as well, but to me, he is the best around here. He's the best in the biz. I wouldn't go to anyone else because I trust his judgment, and I just want to say thank you, Gage. I really appreciate it. And go check him out. It's DeBell Detail on Instagram. And then I think it's his own personal page, Gage DeBell, on Facebook. Like I said, check him out, you guys, because he does some really good quality work. He does tinning now. So if anyone's in the Idaho Falls area, Rigby area, Rexburg, give him a look at, because like I said, he is literally the best. I can't thank him enough. And I would not go to anyone else. Other than that, the guy is super happy with the truck. He loves it. He loves the sound of it. He loved what I did to it. And he's going to take it to car shows, which, to me, it's still not done. So if I see it out there, it's not a complete truck. But to him, it's totally complete. It's totally show quality to him. And it should have been a SEMA truck, in my eyes. But, that's just me. So Very emotional video. Like I said, you're gonna hear my voice crackle. You're gonna hear me basically lose my words, walk back and forth. But it's just because I had so many memories with that truck. So please bear with me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. You know, it's even hard making this clip, trying not to crack my voice, just because it's a truck that I thought I would have for the rest of my life, but it ended up not being the case. But the truck that I'm in right now, you guys will absolutely love. I am going to be making videos of this truck. I already did on my Instagram. I do have a TikTok too, so check that out. But this truck is literally a beast. And when I say a beast, it's a beast. Like this truck here holds nationals in racing. It holds state records as well. And the guy who built it, he used to sell paint back in the day. He works with a company here called Custom Auto. They do tinting as well, vinyl wraps, custom truck accessories. And they also build trucks like this is an absolute beast. So here in the next video, I will be tearing down the whole truck, at least the front end, just because I had to get a pipe fixed. And, once the pipe is fixed, then it should be golden. I did have a little problems here and there with the truck. We are going to be adding some stuff to this truck too, so you will see videos. Like I said, it won't be painting videos, which I am sorry, but at least it's videos about cars and trucks. So like I said, stay tuned for that, and let's get back to the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day of basically the last time I will have this truck in my hands. I just got it back from Gage DeBell at DeBell Detail, and I'll tell you right now, he did an amazing job. I'm looking over his work, and he did it really good, really nice. Never doubted him. I know what type of work he does, so he does really good. So if anyone is ever in the business, or if anyone's ever looking for someone detail their car, polish their car, clean the interior, window tint now, hit him up, because he is basically the best around town, especially around here. He will always have my business, and I will always bring my vehicles to him whenever I need it and I can't get to it. So I'm making this video basically just to reminisce all the good times I had in this truck. I had this truck in high school. I'm pretty sure a lot of my high school friends probably know that I had it my whole senior year. After that, I had big plans to build it, and one way in order for me to basically build it was to go to school for it. So this truck was basically the truck to get me started in my career, and basically what I do today. I didn't really paint this truck. I know my coworker painted it for me, but I helped jam some of the parts on this. So I guess in a way I did sort of help paint it. So yeah, it's this truck had been through a lot together, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. And I hope the guy that's buying it right now, I hope he has as much fun as I did. I know when he looked at it, he fell in love with it, and he just had to have it. So I went out and I told him, if you really want it, it's yours. I'll get it detailed. I'll get it polished as well, so that way, it's basically like a brand new paint job that I did. And there's just a lot of good memories in this truck, and it's for a lot of car enthusiasts like myself. When we get rid of basically our first car that we ever built, there's always regrets that we tend to have with us, when we go and give it away or sell it, and we just reminisce on all the good stuff that we had with this truck. But it's on to new and better things. I know that I am looking for a four-door for personal reasons, and this truck is just gonna cut it anymore. I would love to keep it, but you know, it would really help for a nice down payment on a new truck. So yeah, let me show you some of the stuff though. Like I said, he detailed basically everything, cleaned up all the seats as well. Really appreciate it. He is the #1 detailer around town. So in my opinion, you know, other people will tell me some other people are, but in my opinion, he is the best and he will always be the best. So again, shout out to him. Like, I really appreciate it. You know, I gave this truck to him the last minute. I told him, hey, I got the buyer to approve. I need it detailed, and he just said, bring it on by tonight and I'll get it polished as soon as I can. So I think he got it done last night, but he basically finished it off today. So yeah. But there is one thing that we have to do, and I already painted it. You know, sorry I didn't video record it, but this bezel, this dash bezel right here, that's all broken, but I did buy a new one and I painted it. I wasn't going to paint it. I was just going to basically just leave it gray, but you know, I would, if I saw the bezel red, I would want it painted as well if I was the buyer. So yeah, but it's kind of hard letting this truck go. You know, I met my wife. My wife, I think I barely had this painted when I took my wife on her first date. She didn't know it was a date yet, but I knew that it was our first date. And many more to come. And ever since then, this truck has been in our family. But it's been a good truck. It's been a good 4 years that she's been with it. And like I said, I think it's just on to better things, you know. If I do see this truck for sale again, you know, I don't think I'll hesitate to want to buy it back. But as of right now, it's hard for me just to get rid of it. But it has to be done. So, good memories, like I said. So tomorrow I'll probably finish up this video with me installing the dash bezel, and then hand the keys off to the guy and basically hope he enjoys the ride like I did. So let me go ahead and cut you guys off to the next scene. That'll be probably tomorrow since it's late tonight. And yeah, so it's just hard right now. So just let me cut you off to the next scene. Out with the old, in with the new. So a couple things that's different from the other one and this one. On the old one, it didn't have this section right here cut out. So I would have to cut it out, but I got so lazy that I didn't. So I made sure I found one that had this button on it for sure. This piece actually comes out, so you can actually put a switch right here. It'll make it easy to pop in and out, as well as these ones right here. The only thing that sucks about this one is this one's missing. So I'm gonna have to tell the guy. But we are one step closer to getting this truck done. So this was basically the last step that I needed, was to put this thing on, and it looks pretty good. Turned out great. My boy Dawson went ahead and painted it. But yeah, so let me show you the outside since it's more brighter. This color really popped once Gage detailed it and polished it. So I'm really gonna miss this truck. So I'm just waiting for him to basically give me a call, and I can meet at the bank and then say my last goodbyes to the truck, and time to find a 4-door. So I still got plenty of other projects I can do, but you know, this one was basically my favorite project just because it was mine and no one else's. So yeah, but let's wait until we hear back and I'll let you know what goes on. And just like that, boys, girls, she's sold. I'm gonna miss that truck, but like I told my wife, on to bigger and better things. So thanks again, you guys. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Keep up with the channel. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be sad for the rest of the day, but I'll get over it. So until next time, you guys, see you around.